So we're on our way to the Alexandra Masonic Centre. I remember when I was really young in Freemasonry, I went there to visit, and the most beautiful part about Freemasonry anywhere you go is that you're greeted with a warm handshake and a friendly smile. And what was most amazing about this Masonic Centre was not only was I greeted with that handshake and smile, I was also greeted with a beautiful open fire. And the members and visitors of the lodge congregated around the fire and socialised around the fire, and it really brought the spirit of Freemasonry to a different level. So I'm really looking forward to go back and see the members of Alexandra, and also get down to the Yea Masonic Centre and see how Freemasonry in regional Victoria operates and the good works that they do in their larger communities. We're almost there, so let's go in and have a cuppa with the boys. Here we are in the beautiful Alexandra Lodge, and joining me by the fireplace is Stuart Dale and Chris Jackson. Stuart and Chris, thanks for joining me.
Pleasure. Pleasure.
Stuart, I'll start with you. You're the secretary of the lodge, and you're the secretary of another lodge in the district as well.
Also the Duke of Clarence, yeah.
How does that go with you being the administration of Freemasonry in this area?
It keeps me fairly busy. But I enjoy it.
How long have you been a Freemason for, Stuart?
47 years.
And in that time you would have seen some changes in the area. Chris, maybe you can help explain some of those changes. How has Alexandra and Yea gone from where they've started as pioneer towns till now?
Well, they started off, Alexandra was founded on gold and wool probably back in 1860 odd. There's still plenty of gold in the ground actually, but it's too hard to get at. There's a lot of easier gold to find. But we've gone through, as I say, the gold, then wool. Wool has gone by the way now, cattle, and we did until a couple of years ago still have the sawmills here in Alexandra. They've now closed for various reasons. So we're now, I guess you'd say, a lifestyle town. We're the gateway to the Lake Eildon area. Yea has always been very a pastoral area, and it's always had, in the previous times, big properties. They've been cut up, as have the ones around Alexandra. So it's just a lifestyle town. It's a great place to live.
This is a beautiful building. There's not too many lodges around Victoria that have an open fire where you can socialise and mingle in front of. That obviously creates an atmosphere for Freemasonry here. What is that atmosphere like on lodge night, Stuart?
We have a lot of visitors come to Alexandra, apart from our members, and they like to congregate here. We have cheese boards and sherry and laid out for them, and they congregate around the fire until it's their time to be welcomed into the lodge.
Tell me about some of the members of the area. They obviously come from different occupations and things like that. Name a couple for us.
There's banking, real estate, farmers.
And do you find that being in a regional Masonic centre, the atmosphere and the excitement of Freemasonry is infectious around the members?
We're probably a bit more casual in our lifestyle. In fact, it's not probably, we are. And that creates a good ambience, I think, in the lodge. I came into Freemasonry 20 odd years ago and then had 4 or 5 years out of it and came back again. And the reason I came back was I missed it. And I think it's, I've been to lodges in the city and there's nothing wrong with city lodges, but they do, to me personally, they're a bit rigid. I like to I just enjoy the country lifestyle actually, and this lodge certainly promotes it.
There's we're only half an hour from Yea. What's the connection between the two lodges in Alex and Yea, or around Ilden and all around there? What's the connections with them like?
Well, the connection's very friendly. We support each other, we visit each other, and we have a lot in common.
Stuart, tell us some of the charitable aspects that the lodges do together to be seen in the community.
Yes, we established a barbecue trailer. It was built by Steve Davenport, a member of this lodge at the time, but he is now a member of the Duke of Clarence Lodge. It's been very successfully as a fundraiser. In the past 12 months, we've donated $5,000 to local charities, and in the past 3 years, about $40,000. We were involved after the bushfires. We raised funds with assistance from Freemasons Victoria in the vicinity of $24,000, which we provided the take-on vehicle to the Marysville CFA. And we're also involved at the Thornton CFA in fundraising there for their take-on vehicle. So also we've been supporting the Callock Lodge, which is an aged care facility. We recently donated a lifting device at a cost of $4,600 that lifts patients out of the beds into their chairs. And I have an application in with the Freemasons Victoria Charitable Fund for funding of nearly $12,000 for 3 lifting devices for Darlingford Nursing Home.
So Albert Edward has a very busy, benevolent program by the sounds of things.
Yes, they're not all large donations. Last week we donated, from our fundraising, $250 was handed over to the Alexandra Community Band, the brass band, and that was matched by the Board of Benevolence with another $250. So we were able to donate $500 to the brass band for maintenance on their instruments.
I suppose that's a way that they give to the community, and you can assist them by giving in the community as well.
Yes, we try, and with our generosity we try to generate some publicity so the people in the area are aware that Freemasonry is here and that we're a friendly organisation, busy in the community with Lions and Rotary, and there to support the community, and hopefully we will create a new membership base from the community.
Just how long has Albert Edward been a part of the community here in Alexandra?
1868 was the first master. This lodge building we're in was built in 1913. So I guess with a bit of arithmetic, 145 years we've been around, originally under the English Constitution. The first meeting was in the Freemasons Hotel, believe it or not, which no longer exists. However, we do think we know where it was. But next door is the Freemasons Cafe, which is still operating even though it's under another name. So we've been around a heck of a long time actually, and the building is, as I say, 1913, and it's been maintained very well, but it's still in its original position and condition. So,
well, Stuart and Chris, it's lovely to be here. Thank you for providing the warmth of that fire, and may the Albert Edward Lodge continue to grow in the future.
Thanks, mate.